So we're gonna see how that changes. I feel like that would fit the comp a bit more, considering what they're up against. Now they have a way to get away from the Sim Shot. The quad shotgun might be a troublesome, but he has to deal with 2 Fasan users, which can be brutal. It's not as bad as having to deal with it as a Sim Blade, because you don't really have to stand where you're punished, but it ain't pretty. Ruby Grease. But here we are, Grand Finals. Let's do it. We got already some damage on Sock with those manual aim cannons. Seems like I just realized this is a, besides Negev, this is a 6 cannon lobby. Guys, I think cannons might be a little strong. Just a little bit strong. They're so lucky that I think they're fun to use. And Negev actually is the first one to get termed. Cube is to follow right away, which is nice. But a big stagger potentially could be big. No, not actually. Oh, the earshot pickup actually! I was about to say something otherwise there where they get traded. Can Sock get out though and get that Michigan? Yes, she does. This is so close. It's the boat against. And now they're all back. 2 kills to 2 kills. Only 1 point, literally 1 point separating these teams. Which does mean the team with a bunch of cannons might want to stay back, but at the same time, if they stay back too much and they lose the neutral, they're just going to get... That should be an LCD. No, it misses! So tragic! A bit too far away, I think. With that one, all of the cannons are fired off because Cube was able to lure them into that dangerous area. Nice cannon there from Sock. Able to get that pickup. She is able to get traded to, but Farquad is down. That is nice. Boat economy going strong right now. Everyone should be Michiganing right now. Yes, they are. Go, Negev. Come on. Come on. You gotta join the quo. Yes, you're in there. Alright. Actually, Negev Michiganing a bit late could have costed them a lot. Because yes, they're up a kill, but now that Cicada's alone for a while, it's a 2v3 for quite some time. Fortunately for them, the spawns are not great, so she's fine. Not quite able to get toast there, and the LCDs miss. Yeah, I mean, okay, they are able to get the trade, but Sock is gonna get termed most likely. Yes, she is. Now it's basically equalized. The LCD snipe out of nowhere. Sorry, I had a... What is Michiganing? It is falling off the map and killing yourself. The reason why we call it that is because Nino Michigan died of a bad fall. The reason why you do it, I mentioned this earlier, the reason why you do this is because kills are approximately 108, and 10 of those points are the killing blow. So if you kill yourself, that killing blow point gets denied. And so instead of 108, it's 90 something. Yeah. It's silly, and it's really, really dumb. However, this map is still overall good, and there is a plus side to the Michigan because it helps you stabilize your spawns again so that you're not permanently in a 2v3. Yeah, shoutouts to that mission. I personally think that mission was very fun. Cicada not getting termed is huge here, however. Seems like they're able to keep this lead on them. And the cannons come off. Nicely done. Eventually she's able to get termed, but that is some huge value on the boat. And, oh, actually, okay. Still chasing. Yeah, quad shotgun can be a really tough matchup for the ear rat, I will say. Probably its worst matchup. Gets it before even the earshot comes off. Like, that's just like, proving my point. I don't think he's getting traded here either. Yeah, he makes it out. Oh my goodness. I don't even want to say it, but I have to. Look at that movement. Hey guys, I said it. I said the striker thing. I said the striker thing. It's over. I only do this for money, clearly. Like striker. Obviously. Anyways. Yeah, Cicada. Still fine. 9 seconds to go. I think No Respect for Flesh has this. Riding off the momentum they had on beating JQ in the round robin. Really well done there. Yeah, so the right side of Sonic right now, that's jungle. Just as an FYI. Ooh. I'll be honest, Sock, I wasn't a fan of those ear shots. But, you know, it was worth a shot, I guess. And Negev already eating so much punishment. A little bit ahead of himself, it feels like. Actually, a lot ahead of himself. I think a bit of a miscommunication overall. Not quite able to get the trade as well as Big. Sock getting traded herself, too, is not nice. And now it's just the boat left until Negev's back. It's good that Toasty did not get confirmed there, but, I mean, the boat can only do so much when it's the only thing left. The value of the boat comes from how many people it takes to take it down, but when there's nothing else, it's pretty easy to take down. Alright, nice little punish on Farquaad there. But the health bar on Negev is so low that it's, yeah. It's gonna be a 2-kill lead for Jabs and Quads here. Oh, nice ear shot actually there. Is she able to get out? Potentially. No. Really good preemptive for San. Recognizing the kick there. Getting the trade. That was beautiful. That's what you want from a double dive comp. Exactly there. One person uses their cannons to get the punish, or to start the punish, and the other one to get the confirm, or the term. Sorry, I've been commentating for like 4 hours. She gave it her best shot, exactly. She played it by ear and gave it her best shot. And unfortunately, they were able to capitalize on it. Farquaad is down. This is... They're gonna have to go in, you know. LCDs do miss. Okay, it does get hit by the ear shots, but still not termed. Sock should be traded here. Cube actually also dies here. And no trade on Sock. Okay, I spoke too soon. Farquaad is out just fine, too. In back jungle. I don't think he revealed himself. I'm gonna get off his cam because, you know, stream sniping. Yeah, they're not able to find it. Farquaad just fine. And Sock being 1 AP makes this really rough. We need her to go in right now if they want any chance, and they do. Good. But Negev is actually pretty far up. I'm not gonna lie. They didn't stay behind Oval. That's what they should have done, and now Negev is gonna get caught. They really wanted to try getting something done, but, I mean, can they get the trade? They do. Okay, at the very least, they get the trade. Because right now, Jazz and Quads are starting to pull away with this. And another Fasan on Sock. This is so far, I mean, from the start, it was looking bad after Negev got caught there at the start of the match and very little answer back. And ever since then, it seems like Jabs and Quads have been clawing away slowly and slowly. And I think it might just be a little bit too much of a lead to make back. Just a minute left. This is probably game. Now we gotta start thinking about what's gonna happen in the next game, because, I mean, they still have 2 more to play with, 2 more losses before they're out. because the scoreboard is equalized with this game. And they gotta think about, I believe the next map is, yeah, it's Dunes. And so that does mean with this, we are most definitely at the very least going to phase 2 of the pick and ban stage, and the final map will be chosen after a bit, or after the third game. You can do all you want to Toasty, but not only is he gonna get the trade, but it wouldn't have mattered anyways. And that's it. Watch some of that Negev POV, I guess. Yeah, alright. Using Shell as the iron cover. I like this. This is how you make sure you're safe from cannons for the time being, but you gotta make sure you're getting those scans off, because otherwise you could get jumped on without even knowing. Able to see exact distance where they are at? Alright, now they know. They can use the cover. One Fasan is down. The pounce begins. Low AP, or low stagger already on Farquaad. Negev does get traded back, though. The cooldowns were back on those cannons. And with that, 1 for 1. That said, MVP on Farquaad, so they will have the lead in terms of points. Sock is traded out, but so is Cube. Nice LCD from Cicada. Question is, can she survive all of this? I think she can. Yeah, I mean, just so much energy defense and AP on the boat that it can be tough to take down if you don't have all 3 members. Cicada, not the healthiest, but should be fine. I think this is a good position if you are NRF2. Should be getting a scan from here as well, knowing where they are, meaning that they can force the fight on their terms. It's exactly what they want. Oh, but they catch Sock. That's big. And the LCDs go wide. Seems like a bit of a misplay there from Cicada, actually. Now Negev is in all alone. It seems like they were maybe a little bit conservative there. But no good reason, it feels like. If Cicada can get out, it's not the worst. Sock is back. She better be not going in too hard, because otherwise it'll be a bad spot. That's going to be the whole ammo dump. They were able to trade Cube. Sock, as long as Sock is fine, this is a good spot, especially if Toast is going to take some good damage. And nicely done there from the rest of the team. The Sans are going to be down, but again, there's that red gem nerfs. Not doing that much damage to this heavy frame. Again, clean up. And they actually are thinking about pushing this. They are thinking about pouncing it. Which I'm not saying is wrong. It's each your own, I think. It depends. It's just very risky, they have to understand. Cube taking a lot of damage there, so actually this play may have worked out for them. No, Cube is not quite termed. Swapping to Toasty, actually. They are able to get it. Now Farquaad is the target from Sock. The ground earshot's not quite there yet. Oh, isn't able to get anyone, and now Negev is being bullied as well. This fight is going in Jazz and Quad's favor. If you can get this, that might be okay. No, they're not able to. And so, with no post-term on Farquaad, still having that terminal up, it's nice. And Cicada getting a little ahead of herself, could die for it. Oh my goodness, that actually may have costed so much. Toast will be the only one alive, though. That is one thing to consider. If they can catch the Symphoson, their world is in their hands. If not, it's not unwinnable, because it's still a kill difference. And they're on Toast. Here it is. This should be the kill. This should be a straight lead. for it. As long as they don't get traded out, they're gonna be up. And they're not. Negev was getting close to getting staggered, but he's fine. And with that, 40 seconds remaining, it looks like they're gonna go for... No, they're gonna look to aggress it. I can understand this, but the thing is, they're not really coordinated. Negev is kind of far. Able to get there. No, the big cannon play there. And they're able to get the trade, but that's 2 for 1 in a time where they were barely up. That may have just sealed the deal. I think they might have benefited a bit more from playing back, especially if Negev was not in position. And with that, Jabs and Quads barely gonna take this one. Oh my god. Just one mistake was all it took with that engagement. They had the opportunity to stay back. They felt like they didn't need to. We're not listening to this song. They felt like they didn't need to, but as it shows in hindsight, sometimes you can't go for the spawn cycle. Match point for Jabs and Quads. They were barely able to make it out after a bit of a blunder from NRF2. Let's watch some Cube gameplay. Why not? I haven't watched much Cube this tournament, I don't think. Nice to see Cube back. And they're able to get on the boat right away. But trading onto Toast? No, not able to get much. The target selection is a bit split right now, and because of that, Sock is the first victim. They're able to trade onto Farquad, and Cicada actually not getting hit by the Facans there is huge. Negev does get traded though, and Cicada is likely to follow with Cube being low, and they can hold on to that life if they wanted to. They're not going to. They understand. They can just keep the lead. It's just fine. 33 looks so fun. It is the best way to play AC6 in my opinion. And we're going straight into it. One kill splits these teams apart again. And everything being dumped on by Sock. Able to get Cube. That's nice. And actually Farquad, they burned everything on Sock and they were able to get that. But Negev does get caught. Cicada has to get these terms kind of by herself. Oh no, they're able to do it. It's just Toasty and the boat. However, Sock back in and spawns near. He knows he has to get out. He needs to keep this lead in his favor. Earshots come out. Does tag Toast. However, no follow-up. They are very careful about what approach they can go for. They know that this could be the end of the tournament right here if the engage goes sour. So the time is still ticking. They do have lots of time, but does not mean that they can wait for too long. They're gonna start the fight now inside the pit, but that's exactly where the people in Shell would have wanted you to be if they have those cannons. Nice trade onto Toasty. Cube trying to chase down the boat. And Negev also does get the trade. That should be an LCD. Yes, it is. But, again, these are just trades. And actually, Cicada being the boat alone means that the that pick kind of comes back to bite her. Toast still alive. Or not Toast. Cube. Okay, and they're able to do it, but can they get the trade onto Farquad and keep this in a competitive zone? Now they have to get Toast right now. They have to get it right now if they want to stay in this. Sock is dead, and that makes it actually pretty tough for this to come back from. Now they have to get out ASAP. What a nice kick from Cube. And that actually may have clutched it out for them if they're able to keep this lead going. That kick from Cube may have just been the tie, or the thing that really broke this set apart. The kick of the tournament, you could say. Cube does get staggered again, but no follow-up. At the end, as the set progresses, it does feel like NRF are a little bit off on their target selection, and that's not what you want to see. There might be a lot of firepower, but sometimes you have to make sure everyone's on the same page. Otherwise, you're not going to get much. Negev getting caught again from those facades. It's so hard to play Canlin's build into 2 facades and an ear rat. 33 seconds is left. Toasty is out of there. Negev on post 1 AP. They have to get 2 kills now if they want to win this. Toast is so high stagger. Just gonna get away. This might be the end of the tournament right here. 15 seconds is remaining. LCDs are missed. I think that's it. Jazz and Quads are your winners after what may have been some pretty damn close sets. But they were able to barely scrape by after a while. Nicely done there. And your champions of the tournament, JQ